All right, can everyone rise? Flag, silent cell phones. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The silence on my cell phone. Let's doing this. Okay, we're gonna do a roll call. Bob Egan. Here. Lean Dabrowski.
Here.
Chris here. Joe.
Here.
Bruce.
Here.
Judy. All right. I'd like to put the minutes.
Make a motion, move minutes to the end of the meeting.
Second.
On the vote?
Aye.
Okay. Before I open public hearing, we were just talking about Jeff's height variance request. First of all, Jeff, did you bring the cards?
Yes, this is what.
Okay. Did you give her that,
Oh, the
It
list.
should be in there,
the sheet?
yeah.
It's in your file. Or is it in-
Mine's
Oh, it's in
yellow.
mine. One's there.
Regarding the variance, the side says 6 foot, the front says 4 foot. The bottom of the front is actually, if we did grant a variance, not saying we are, but usually we have an exact number. In this case, the top of the hill would be a 2 foot in the front, and the bottom of the hill would be 5.5 foot.
So
Based
we're
on,
talking about 5.5 foot for a certain distance, or fence, then 2 feet for the other distance in fence.
right, and then the side, I don't have a picture of the side.
It's a 6-foot stockade on the side.
So on the side is 6 foot?
Yes,
Because the code enforcement officer put your fence exceeded that height.
the side fence.
Yeah, let's see. So replace the side fence. So you want to replace the 6 foot with an 8 foot? Okay, so you would need a 2 foot variance on the side.
Correct.
So 2 foot side. And how would we go about trying to figure out this front?
He's gotta be, I'd say the height here for a certain distance, and then the other variance would be from that distance over, right? Because that's where the elevation's gonna be fairly close.
Well, it looks like it.
About 10 feet in from the 9 foot, 9 or whatever it is, about 10 feet in, then it starts to go up the hill.
We can make a determination off of here and trying to keep fence level.
Level with the height from here. Okay.
I mean,
That's
take
the only
that,
way I could,
keep it from this point and saying maintain the level. He gets a
i-
variance.
if we granted it.
I mean, because it's on a slope here, so that most people will stockade their fences down. You're
Yeah.
trying to maintain.
Right. Which looks
Yeah,
far.
because, I mean, the way I view it is he's asking to allow a 6-foot fence, but
From the high point.
it's over 9 feet on the other end.
Right.
So that's gonna be kind of a contradictory issue.
So I think what Joe is saying is if we take the 6 foot height on the high side and maintain that height or maintain that distance in a level line,
Maintain the elevation.
the elevation.
So the height is 9 feet, 5 inches?
Yes,
Looks, I mean, that's what it looks
It-
like written on here.
yes, it was 5'9".
And that's
or
what that
5'9",
little
or
extended,
9'5", yes.
that's what that extended screen, right?
That's with
Yes.
the lattice, and that's to the boards at the
That's
top
to
of
the
the
top, the
lattice.
very top of the 6x6.
So if we went to 6 there, yeah, it would be 3.5 coming off, it would be 2.5 high on the right end.
Are you saying from,
Okay, so
The
let's
bottom-
say it's 9'6". If we were to grant 6 foot there, that would be 3 feet, 5 inches too much. From here, okay? So 3 feet, 5 inches would have to come off.
front's 4 foot, right?
No, the 9'5".
Right, front
Okay.
yard's, the front yard is, 4 foot code. So
Right, but he's asking for 6.
he's asking, no, 9.5, right? Should be 9.5.
So that's more than double, more than 100%.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, we've got to figure which end we're gonna go from.
Right,
And my thinking is, the tallest end is, gotta be the target end for whatever he's looking for a
Right.
finished height. And then the right end is gonna be short.
But don't you have a permit for the front part, like that main part there on the left? And then he doesn't have a permit for the right end, cause that's you added on to?
No, the
No,
whole
the other
wall.
one is
so tell you what, since you're the only one here, can I get a motion to open the public hearing?
Was open, it was left open, right?
yes, it was left open.
It was
Yeah,
left
we
open.
never
Okay.
closed it.
Okay, so then we're just, we're continue the public hearing now, so we could ask you questions.
So I believe the 8-foot fence that he's looking for is not even shown in this picture, correct?
No,
It's a
that's
side
the
yard.
That's a side
Yeah.
yard.
Right, that's parallel to Platicalardonia Road.
Right,
Correct.
and he wants to put an 8-foot fence, so
Right.
that would be a 2
foot on
foot
that, on the side.
on the side. So you're looking for a 2-foot side variance
Yes,
on this, and then the
Right.
front, because it steps down, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Right, I understand.
Because we're supposed to have the exact number of,
Right, so if it was straight, it would be, like you said, if it was a 6 to 8, it would be 2-foot variance on that. But since it's 9'5", I mean, and that may change when it's blacktop too, that may come up a little bit, but you're only talking 2 or 3 inches. So
yeah,
that's not-
but we gotta go off of what's here now.
Absolutely,
But the zoning officer did not put in what he needed.
Yeah,
Not in the public notice and not in his comments
What do
or
you-
the application.
what do you mean by, oh, that.
Like what
What
you're
variance are we
short
deciding?
on, why you're in violation, he just put,
Well,
but,
he told me it should have been 4 foot.
but he didn't put
But
it in the
but his
paperwork.
determination needed
Oh,
to
okay.
say
Okay,
that.
so,
Which leads us, because we don't
Right.
know what you're short on. So if he would've put those specifics in the notice,
well, maybe we need to have him, cause,
Yeah.
cause with that slope and that, where is he making his determination?
Exactly. What is
Or is
he
he saying
measuring
two
from?
things are of issue?
yeah.
So maybe we should have him give us exactly what he's talking about, so.
okay,
Cause what's gonna happen is we face anybody else in the future, we don't have a true determination.
absolutely.
We're
I
gonna be
understand.
back in the same thing to be misunderstood.
Right, right, if somebody else comes in. wants
If
it.
someone
Or even
comes,
for you, so you have it
Right.
for future reference.
Right.
How's that?
No, I
and-
understand what you're saying.
and did you fill out a building permit?
No, last time we were here, they said get the variance done first and then apply for the permit.
We've been down this road before.
Yeah,
And I think we should apply for the permit.
Okay.
Get the paperwork in, and let's move that forward.
Okay.
Because,
We'll do that.
we had this issue prior, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
And then we can get clarification on the exact details of what the measurements are short on.
And from what point?
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, because that has to be shown on the building permit, the
The,
exacts.
okay.
yeah, so if, I'm sorry, Bruce.
Right.
So, not saying we are,
No,
but
I-
if we did grant it, like Bruce said, it's gotta be exact. So
Right.
it can't be, around, no, 9.5, 10 feet, you know, it's
Right.
gotta be an exact number.
So what would you do is like say from the tallest end, say that's what the variance would be for?
That's what the
That's
the
what-
inspector's gonna do
that's-
for us.
that's
He's gonna
what the-
tell us
Okay.
where the violation exists and where you need relief from, or
Okay.
you're asking for
Right,
relief
okay,
from.
I got you.
I hate to push you off another meeting,
That's fine.
but, I think
I
we
think
should
we need
just,
to
Okay.
keep the public hearing open,
Okay,
and we'll have to set a date that you think you can get the building inspector with the storm and everything else. I don't know what's gonna
well, I'll come
happen.
in next week and I'll fill out the building permit and then I'll discuss it with him.
But we have to
and
set
I'll
a
take it
date to come back, and where do
Okay.
you think?
when's
Be
our
reasonable,
next?
a month from now, or 2
When's our
weeks,
next
or
Let's do a month.
a month?
That would give us plenty of time to get everything, plus all the cards didn't come back yet.
He's
Mail
thinking,
is a little
he's thinking a month?
iffy
That'd put
lately.
us into February
The 12th.
12th.
So February 12th is our next meeting.
So many things in February.
Yeah.
All right, so
All
we're
right.
gonna keep this open.
Can I get a motion to keep the,
I'll make a motion to keep the public hearing open.
A second?
any discussion on the vote?
Aye.
Aye. And make a note that the applicant does not have an issue with it staying open longer,
Oh, none at all.
right?
So just for a notation, he sent out 34 and 7 were returned. So if any more come in,
I'll
you
bring-
can drop them off to
Okay,
Liz.
yeah, definitely. The, like you said, mail.
34
I
outside
get my
of
mail at like 10, 11 o'clock at night now. It's crazy.
Huh.
Absolutely crazy.
My neighbor gets my mail.
Well, yeah, I know. I get stuff from like Lipton Avenue. I'm like, where is this at? But they're trying.
Okay.
We have a new mail guy too. This
Oh,
guy
okay.
Chris, he's trying hard. Not you.
Okay,
All right,
thank
so
you,
the
I'll see
12th.
you on the 12th.
Okay, all right, guys, thank you.
All
Have a
right,
good night.
thanks.
Thank you.
All right, next order of business, we have no new business.
Just, okay, so just to, if we can back up to this for a moment though. I don't know, should we put it, this is a question I raised at the last meeting, with him asking for two different things, and that's what we just touched on before. We need to have two separate, we have to make sure that we have two separate variance issues, right?
Yes,
Side yard and,
Side yard, right.
side yard
Where
is
in the
one.
thing, it's only it's like, refers to a fence height variance is what the public hearing was set for.
Yeah.
Rather than two,
What should be in the
Fence heights.
ZBA
Yeah,
comments?
I'll reach out to the code enforcement officer and, explain,
when he comes in for his variance paperwork, when he's talking to the inspector or getting his permit, make sure that they note both of those variances, side yard.
yeah,
Because we mentioned to him, but he may forget.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
it just says fence height variance should be two.
Right,
Yes.
only the one.
And Liz is gonna remind him, so that that's done on the
Right.
building permit, and
Okay.
the inspector gets that taken care of.
Question, should I have him, since we're treating it as two separate front and side, should he fill out two permits?
no,
No,
it could be,
One
it could,
permit for both?
one
but
permit
just
'cause
make
it's a
sure
job
that
that he's
bill
doing.
right,
right.
It's
is
all on one
exact.
property.
It's one job that he's doing, but he has two different variances, so he has to make sure that the building inspector does a determination on both variances.
Okay.
You know,
So,
saying he's too
two
high, too whatever,
determinations
yes.
ultimately.
Yep.
Okay.
right,
And you can put on the same,
Same one, but he
Same.
just-
Okay.
he has to note them, because the other thing we brought to attention in the public notice, it wasn't stated as to what he was asking, because we didn't know, because it was on the comments.
Yeah.
So going forward, it's just easier for transparency to put it on
I
there.
don't think the building inspector even put that,
It didn't, it
So,
wasn't in the
no,
comments.
and we,
so we gotta get back and get that clarified, so
Yes.
that we have a proper record.
we've gone in circles with the zoning officer with what we want the heading to be.
Yep.
It keeps getting changed. I know in December Larry was gonna talk to them about it. But the other thing is they have to have them fill out a permit.
Yep. Yep, we've
I
done this
mean,
here before,
we've,
so.
this is, I don't know how many times we've, I think it was, the fence also. And it just causes issues because they gotta fill out a permit and be denied in order to come in front of us.
Yep.
So I'll talk to the zoning officer on that.
And no more ZBA comments.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be,
Because we didn't see it yet, we haven't had a meeting yet, and he's saying we commented on it, could be misconstrued, it should say notice of determination. I don't
yeah,
know if
his
you noticed
notice of
that.
determinations
Okay.
have said, or the last meeting of last year, when we had all the public hearings, if you looked at the headings of all the notices of
so he has
determination,
to
they were
use the
all,
right
they were
verbiage.
all different headings, you know.
Okay, yeah, consistency's good.
Yeah,
On another issue, I got your email, and I looked at the stuff for this training in April. Who's paying for it?
Well, this is what I'm gonna propose, Chris is gonna propose to
Okay.
we've already correlated to the liaison. That, only because the registration closes in February. If the town can pay our registration fee, which is $200, and you wanna go, they may say, well, if you pay your own lodging, you can go. We'll pay your registration fee. So, I think that's.
Pay for
some-
lodging, we'll take those.
Well, it's only $110 a night. So,
Is it?
yeah, I already registered for the hotel, but I'm waiting to see. I mean, I'll pay for the registration and if they wanna reimburse me, but I really wanna go because I like the one-on-one. It's April 19th to the 21st.
21st, yep,
Sunday,
Sunday to
Monday,
Tuesday.
Yeah, but Monday, like Sunday's just like the reception the night before, so you can intermingle with people. Monday, there's a lot of like the annual meeting, they go through who won this award, so the first half of the day, and then they have like all the presentations of your workshops. And they're small, they're like 12 to 15 people in a room, so they're really, you get a lot of good discussion.
And will that count for our credits for time?
If you go to
Yes.
that, you'll fulfill your credit requirement for the whole year, and if we can get the rollover, which technically wasn't allowed to not roll our credits over, because everybody else in the state of New York rolls their credits.
Yeah, well, we did, and then we didn't.
Yeah.
Well, because they wanted to take them away, well, we're fighting to get them back, because,
I did talk to Mike, he's for us getting the rollover again. He doesn't know why it was changed, and he was gonna bring that up to the other town board members.
Okay. No, I remember we had it 1 year, 2 years.
Yeah.
We did.
And then it was taken away
Oh,
after
the
I heard the extra credits.
yeah, 19 Sunday.
Okay,
Day is 2021.
the minutes,
You have any issue with the minutes?
actually, before we do the minutes, I have one voucher. It's for $325. It's a town membership fees for the planning and zoning boards to the Federation. Our half of it is $162.50, and that's our membership fee,
Make a motion, we paid $162.50
50 cents.
for our membership in New York Federation Planning.
Second,
Second. Any discussion on the vote?
I
Aye.
Aye.
attended one of them today in a Zoom. It was the
Anyone
zoning
opposed?
basics. Oh.
No.
And I'm gonna forward you guys, once they send me the webinar, I can forward it to you, and then you can get the discussion. They had the slides that I sent to everybody, but it's hard to see the slides because the conversation of when people ask questions was really good, and they're gonna release the webinar.
Well, we have the webinar next week for sexual harassment.
Yes.
The search
workplace,
harassment and workplace violence. And we're working on a couple other training,
They're non-training credit though.
yes.
Yeah, that's
They're
state
mandatory.
Yeah,
mandatory.
that's the state requirement, but we're working on a couple things with the county.
I've gone to a couple over there in Orange County that they've held it at the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And they've had a couple of good sessions there also.
Okay.
So we should keep an
They
eye
usually have
open.
good ones, sometimes they're in Hyde Park and sometimes they're at Millbrook.
Yeah. That's over in
I've been-
Dutchess or whatever it
yeah.
is. That farm thing, we've been to that one.
We're working on another group one for our town
Okay.
that can hopefully review the website, could do that, Code 360.
Yep.
So people can get familiar with using, because we don't have code books anymore. So, that's it.
Okay, last thing would be the minutes. Does anyone have any?
Bob didn't want to read his. this.
Bob didn't want to read this. And anyone have any changes for the minutes?
I
Of
appreciate them
January.
coming electronically so I can read them ahead of time.
Of course,
Love it.
we're in a new day and age, my friend.
Yep.
Just get that agenda on the website. It'd be good.
And anyone who did submit, corrections to me, I did make those.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second that
I was just letting Bruce skim through it real quick,
As amended.
as amended.
As amended.
as amended.
That was
Okay, I got a motion, I got a second. Any
Aye.
discussion
No.
on the vote?
Aye.
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 I made the motion.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay, then I seconded it.
We
Either
don't
way.
care either way.
But either way.
My pay remains the same.
Got it.
Can I get a motion to close the meeting?
Make a motion to close the meeting.
I second.
On the vote?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.